If you listen to German radio, you know the name Joe Wendel. He is on WCPN 90.3 FM and WCSB 89.3 FM. He began his broadcasting career in 1961 on former ethnic radio station WXBN. Joe, an Austrian native, turned his radio focus to spreading the word about Greater Cleveland's German-speaking citizen. Joe has also boosted German culture through his expertise on what he calls the stomach Steinway, the accordion he sports as the leader of the Joe Wendel Orchestra. Dr. Joe Wendel.
Thank you. Good evening, folks. Good evening. How are you? Good. Terrific and getting better. Everybody, terrific and getting better. Terrific and getting better. Now let me try that again. How are you? Terrific. Very good. Anyhow, we are obviously a nation of nations. We came from around the world, and my forefathers and the German Americans first came here with Captain John Smith in 1607. And they established the Fort Jamestown, which was a swamp, and that was a mistake, because most of them unfortunately perished, including Dr. Johannes Fleischer Jr., who was a medical doctor and a botanist. And the settlers came and came and came and came, and they settled Pennsylvania, and they settled Ohio. And by now, more than 25% of us proudly claim to be German Americans. Can you applause? Thank you. In Ohio, we are more than 40%. And we came here under the mouth of the Cuyahoga River 10 years before Moses Cleveland was here. And the settlers settled in a little settlement which they call Pilgaroo, which now is Valley View. And if you go there, you have still some remnants there. And they settled Soar and Schönbrunn and Gnadenhütten. And if you've never seen Trumpet in the Land, how many of you have ever seen Trumpet in the Land? That is an outdoor theater. And if you've ever gone there and you have visitors, by all means, go down there and see it. It's our history. It's outside. It's performed professionally from Memorial Day till Labor Day. Anyhow, they came here and they settled Ohio from Cincinnati all the way to the Lake Erie. And they came and they established banks, hospitals. The bank, Cleveland Trust, founded by George Gund of the Gunderia. Hospitals like the German hospital, which now is Fairview Park General Hospital. Deaconess Hospital, Lutheran Hospital. And between there, sauerkraut, bratwurst, and beer, we all enjoy that at Oktoberfest. That's really what I want to hear, is say, invite all of you to our Oktoberfest, which has a tradition, and I'll get to that in a minute. Anyhow, they also established and founded the German Wallace College, which during World War I merged with Baldwin University and is now Baldwin Wallace College. And they also established the nursing home, the Altenheim, which is now in Strongsville, and the orphanage in Berea. So we have been here, and we've all come together. We all come from all four parts of the country, and we married and we lived peacefully together. And then there came a young man, and he opened up the Hofbrauhaus. Remember? Yes, Landmark in Cleveland. And he had a dream, and many evenings I would sit there and listen to him, and I thought, man, this man thinks big. He thinks outside of the box. And he dreamt of about a Greater Cleveland Oktoberfest. He says, the summer is over, and we need something. And he did. And the first Oktoberfest was held at the beautiful German Central Farm on York Road. Many of you have been there. And that weekend, it was more than 25,000 people. And he says, Giuseppe, we need to go somewhere bigger. Then we went to the racetrack. Remember August? Of course. And then we went to where it is now, the Berea Fairground. And we had celebrations there. And by the way, And he had musicians and bands from all the ethnic communities, the Germans, the Hungarians, the Slovenians, the Polish, everybody all together, the dancers. And Eleanor Locher, the lovely wife of our former Supreme Justice, she coordinated all of the entertainment. And I remember I had two wonderful tenor singers, our late friend William F. Miller and August Post. Let's give William F. Miller a big hand. His lovely wife is with us tonight. Stand up, Marianis. And last year, Bob Haas, the chairman of our Labor Day weekend Oktoberfest, with the proclamation of the mayor of Berea, forevermore, the hall shall be known as the William F. Miller International Pavilion, a memorial to a great man and a great servant to the Cleveland community. Anyhow, we're blessed to have a man that has a love affair with the Oktoberfest. And by the way, I meant to mention before, those two great tenors were William F. Miller and August Post, Dr. Post. And I love to have them in the audience because they would help, get everybody in the mood. That's what it's all about, having fun. Life is much too short not to have fun. Okay, because it's over before we know it. But we're very fortunate to have with us, and as the Bible says, with time, patience, and perseverance, all things are possible. And our chairman of the Oktoberfest, Greater Cleveland Oktoberfest, Bob Haas, has these qualities, and he has one more supportive wife, loving and caring. Barbara Haas, stand up, will you? We thank you for your support and care and love of the man we all love very dearly. A man that is dedicated to preserving and promoting our heritage, good fun. Let me make sure to invite all of you this year to our Greater Cleveland Oktoberfest Labor Day weekend, which started as a dream with Steve Benzick, and Bob Haas is perpetuating that dream. And I can't think of a better man, more qualified, more dedicated, more devoted to the cause than the chairman of an honoree of our Greater Cleveland Oktoberfest. Friends, I now proudly give you my friend, our friend, Mr. Bob Haas.